Hello everyone, we did it! We're going to the final island. After 4 island victory, we got 3 perfects, so it's looking good. I'm doing a bit of post commentary today because I'm just checking out my stuff here in the video. Post commentary because frickin' Cyberlink does not want to play nice with shadow play, and I tried to split the recording and the video, audio, and it just didn't work. So here we are. We have 3 fully upgraded mechs. Well, everything except for that acid tank, so it's just got 1 left. But 3 fully upgraded mechs, we've got 3 passes and extra abilities, and 3 fully experienced pilots. So we're going into this pretty strong. Now, the thing you gotta realize with this is that in the last mission, things get hectic pretty quick, but you can manage it if you just play smart. And if you made it this far, you should have figured out how to do that. Just showing up here, I'm making a joke that at this point in the game with 32 grid defense, we should be able to defend most attacks against our pylons. And of course, in the last stage, you don't have buildings, you have pylons. And you need these pylons to stay up. They are basically your buildings, and if they go down, you lose. So I'm just moving people around, getting ready to shoot them. I forget what they're called, but the beetles charge and they do move your guys back. So I decided not to shoot him, but instead to shoot his buddy and let him punch his shield. Also be aware the tile effects in this map are pretty intense. Of course there's lava, which, you know, ironically you can walk through it just so long as you don't stand in it. And then you've got, of course, these effects, these insta-kill effects. There's a lot of them. Fireballs, tentacles, falling rocks. That happens all the time. So in these kind of situations, what you want to do is, of course, just optimize time, because it's just a time game. You want to make sure that you last until the end, because there's a second stage to this, where you fall down and then there's a lot more enemies and then a bomb drops and you have to protect it. I'm making a decision here whether I should try to smoke these guys because I don't want that bomb to take out my pylons. And I eventually make the decision here to move the guy over. There we go. Hoping that he would take out the bomb first, but of course I forgot. Environmental effects happen first, and then of course I'm trying to remind myself and expressing some frustration that, you know, if we don't get it with 32%, I'm gonna be a little upset. Oh yeah, smoke deals 2 damage. That's pretty good. Boy! 32% and I can't get shit. It's fine. It's fine. Things are fine. Okay. So lava is of course an insta-kill, but if you're flying it doesn't really matter. Having that extra bit of damage is really good. Going from 2 to 3 to 4 makes this final area a lot more bearable. Simply put, the biggest problem or the biggest challenge that you'll have in this game is just not being able to clear the map. You know, in the beginning you've got the weaker guys and you can push them around, drop them off cliffs or whatever, drown them. Otherwise, deal with them. But as the alpha starts showing up, your firepower becomes lacking. And you can compensate for that by getting acid or using the environmental effects to your advantage, as I mentioned, but there just comes a point where, especially once you get to the third third island, Pinnacle, it's just not enough. You know, you just don't have the firepower output, and you just can't move them all into each other's firing range. It just doesn't work like that. And that's at the point where you start to realize you've got to get some more damage output, otherwise you're just not going to make it. So, if nothing else, and I'm just giving some late game tips to kill some time right now while Past Me makes his turn, I think I'd take out this Tyrant real fast because Tyrants are not good. And I'm talking about the golden one down at the bottom. They just deal global damage to you and your team. And it's basically a free attack every turn. But when it comes to your mechs, I would prioritize above everything else just getting that damage output up, if you can. Everything else is pretty secondary. The smoke is nice, but you can't rely on it for everything because, you know, people aren't going to wander into it. You're not going to be able to lay it down, and unless you've got that passive that makes it damaging, it's only going to delay. And sometimes that's enough, but when you've got 6 or 7 enemies on the team, there's no way you're going to be able to delay all of them. Alright, second stage. Rocks everywhere. We've got a hive leader. Man, I was way off on that. Squish! I was trying to time it, but the bomb comes down and it squishes them. Whatever. And right here you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Is that we've got technically 3 alphas and a boss. 2 alphas and a boss. If you don't have upgraded weapons, there's no way you're going to be able to take care of this at all. None. There's just too much life to go around. And the alphas deal too much damage for you to soak it over several turns. That, in addition with the other guys coming up, it's a no-win scenario. Of course, the other thing you can do here to try to compensate for that is, you know, just push people around. I think I'd take care of that. Come on, me. Make your decision. Yeah. There we go. Blocking, dead. Another one dead. Gotta be careful. Don't want to end up landing there. Squish. Things are getting tentacly. It's also ironic that we got all 3 danger spots right on us. I mean, that's nice for us because we don't have any frickin' spiders or mantis or scorpions just webbing us down so we can get out of them easily. But it's hilarious that all 3 of them just happen to be right there next to us. Almost like it was intentional. Well, that took an eternity. But you shouldn't rush decisions, especially when you're facing off with pretty strong dudes. File unsaved. Now I should have made a smart move here, and I should have moved to one of the emerging tiles, because I've already got a shield on the building that's in the line of fire. Yeah, I'm pointing that out to myself and lamenting that I didn't make that decision. Simply put, we're not going to take any damage from the emergence due to our shield. The building's not going to take any damage to the shield. It's just the optimal play. Certainly not necessary, but you know, if you're looking to make good decisions, you shouldn't skimp on them when they're available. So actually right here, I could not do anything and still win. The Alpha Beetle there does not have enough damage to destroy the bomb in one shot. Nobody else is targeting the bomb, and you know, the only pylons that are in danger are shielded. I win. One turn left, they can't stop me. Didn't even use the acid tank. Of course, right here I'm debating on how best to take care of the beetle, because I'm kind of getting an idea here. I figure, you know what, why don't we just bounce the beetle off the bomb and then shoot the beetle into the shield. That's exactly what I do. Did. I'm gonna move the jet up here just for some added fun. And that's it. Victory. It's not a total victory. It doesn't count if you beat the game on 4 islands for the other 2 awards, which is the 3 island and 2 island victory. You have to go back and unlock those separately. It kind of sucks. But anyway, I think I'm going to take a moment here to just talk about, or rather expand on something I said in my first episode, which was that I think this game is better than FTL. Now, the reason I think that it's better than FTL is because the fundamental premise of FTL is different than this game. FTL is RNG based. You go from one sector to another, you just jump, you don't know what you're going to get, you hope you can take it. And you hope you get good stuff. You hope you find a shop that can give you a weapon. You hope the events work out in your favor. You hope. There's no guarantee. But But this game isn't like that. This game retains the FTL, or the best parts of FTL, which is the gear and the loot upgrade, and I guess if you want to quote Total Biscuit, the roguelike elements. But the gameplay is very skill-based. How you move your opponent, how you damage them, how you use your passives, how you position your guys, how aware you are of your own abilities. They all play a bigger part here, which increases the skill depth and the skill ceiling. And overall, I think makes a much more satisfying and less frustrating experience, even if there's a steep learning curve. Nice. I'm never getting rid of Ariadne. Ariadne forever. Seriously, the +3 health and being immune to fire, totally worth it. Next we're going to do Blitzkrieg. Those guys are a lot of fun. Forget what those are. Those are the Frozen Titans. Maybe later. Maybe. And then we've got these guys, these volatile bots. So the description says they've got a lot of firepower, but they need Jedvag. So that should be an interesting run. And I'm just pointing out here, yep. Did not get the 2 and 3 island victory. Only got the 4 island victory. But anyway, drop a like if you liked it, leave a comment if you didn't, and I hope to see you all next time.